Aiman, and welcome back to my outdoor cooking series. And as you can see behind me, the sky is gray. It just rained, and that is one of the disadvantages of outdoor cooking. So, right here, we have an umbrella, just in case. Another advantage of cooking outdoors is that you don't really have to clean your table. You just have to put new tablecloth. What we have down here is a delicacy in Malaysia. In Malaysia, it's called terubuk, and it's pretty expensive. And here, we call it milkfish. The first video that we did yesterday was about cooking lobster that Uncle An's friend caught, and Uncle An is right here right now.
I'm the only audience.
A pound of milkfish is about 20 Malaysian dollars, which is expensive. And the reason why it's a delicacy is because it's milkfish. Milk tastes good. The meat tastes good. When the milkfish, it tastes good, but it's hard to prepare because it has very, very tiny bones that are like hair or fiberglass, and they're all clumped together. So when you're eating, it's kind of a pushover because you have to take out the bones so that you can get to the good meat. And there are a few ways to prepare them, like grilling, which is what we're gonna do today. So let me tell you a story. A long time ago, like lobsters, milkfish were once food for poor people. The reason why is because the milkfish was hard to eat and prepare. And now, that viewpoint has changed, and the price has skyrocketed. The way that we're gonna prepare this fish is the way that my granddad would have. Back then, my granddad lived in a village in northern Malaysia. And whenever there was a special occasion, he would go out of his way. Broke his bank, he would go out of his way to get milkfish for the celebration because it was such a good delicacy in Malaysia. Because they were poor farmers. And they weren't really meat. They were fish guys. Now, when my dad was my age, he was never taught how to cook the milkfish. He was just there, and he watched his father when he cooked the milkfish. It was just experience. But my dad had videographic memory, or photographic, if you like to call it that, and he could teach it to me. And I'm lucky because I have YouTube technology, which 20 years after, I could just go back if I wanted to cook milkfish and just go back to this YouTube video and see how it was done. But I'm a meat guy, not a fish guy, so maybe. When you go to a Chinese store and buy milkfish, they usually cut it for you. And we bought it whole because we didn't want it like that. Because we're not going to cut it on the front, we're going to cut it on the back. So when we cut it, you do it along the back, and you have to do it along the bone, which is important. And we didn't take any scales off, as you can see. Just some. And then we're going to clean it out so we can put the stuffing. That's why we cut it along the back. And then we keep the head and the tail on so that we can sew it back together after we put the stuffing. Simple. So my dad's going to take out all the guts and stuff, and I'm going to come back and show you how to prepare the stuffing. So right after we clean the inside, we're going to rub the inside with turmeric and salt. So for the stuffing, it doesn't actually matter what stuffing, it's your choice. But for us, we're going to use these ingredients. We wanted shallots, but we didn't have them, so we used white onions and yellow onions, chili, garlic, lemongrass, coconut, tamarind, which is sour, tamarind juice, and shrimp paste. It's we're not gonna do this outside. We're gonna blend this up inside. So then after it's blended, we're going to stuff it into the fish. Would you believe that the perfect tool for clamping a fish is a tiki torch? Oh really? Look right here. So my dad already put all the stuffing in, and he's clamped it with this tiki torch. He took out this candle thing, and then he's gonna grill it on this grill. I'm sorry, but we're rushing because my dad has to cook that in time for breakfast. So I think it's in like 30 minutes. So this here is white curry, and we'll show you how to cook it some other time. But right now we gotta cook this for breakfast. So right now I'm gonna do the most self-explanatory step ever: putting it on the grill. Now you want to keep this balanced because it's definitely gonna fall. Oh, never mind. I guess the weight of the fish is enough to keep it on the grill. I think that you should turn it over to grill the other side, if I'm correct. And you should tend to the coals, of course. I can already smell it. As you can see down here, the fish looks like it's kind of been burnt. But that's why you keep the scales on, because if you don't, then the inside will burn. And I think we're gonna take the scales out after this is done. So it's still gonna keep the good inside, which is very yummy. You'll see. My dad said that if you eat the fish skin while it's hot, it's gonna feel a lot like potato chips. But I'm not a fish guy, so I wouldn't understand. You know, I've seen some of my mom's friends, they bake or grill the fish in aluminum foil. But I wouldn't really call that grilling. I would call it steaming, because while the fish is inside the aluminum foil, it gets steamed. But anyways, I think my dad maybe is the first one to invent grilling fish using a tiki torch. It's cheap, which is very good. Usually when Malaysians eat this grilled fish, they dip it in some kind of gravy that you might have seen us make in the Little Neck Clam video. Now, we're not making it, but my mom is. So, you'll see it probably in pictures at the end of the video. You can see this umbrella. It's raining hard. Another advantage of using a tiki torch is that when the coals are burnt down, you can just take off the top lid and just let it float. It stays above because of the tiki torch. It's coming up nicely, and all you have to do is wiggle this end in order to let it cook on each side. Now, one thing about cooking with fish is when Japanese do it, they don't cook it. They usually eat it raw. But Americans, they like their fish a bit burnt. So they let it cook a little longer, which is what we did. So when you're done cooking with the tiki torch, take off this metal wire twist around, and then put the fish onto the saucer, and then you're done. Unless you want to garnish it, of course. As you can see, we're probably not going to be able to use this tiki torch anymore. Ooh. Well, we have one more right here. So I guess it's okay. Don't you think it looks delicious? Mmm, yum! Can't wait to eat this, or let my family eat it. I want to see how good it is. I hope my family thinks it's good. See how beautiful it looks under the light? And to add to that, we're going to dip it in this sweet and sour sauce right here. Hi, I'm Aiman. Thanks for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and look at other videos on EyeOnAiman and Blue USA. Sorry, okay. Especially the ones for cooking outdoors. So bye. I'm gonna eat this right now.